Hello, welcome to the stream. We'll be working on this background today. So let's get started. I think I'm done with the line art of this building. So I might start working on the line art of the other buildings. And we'll also play some Wordle and some other games today. So welcome to the stream. Let's get started. I'm gonna do some final details on this building, like some more texturing on the pipe. So if you have any questions, just type them in chat. I think I'm just gonna fix the silhouette first. Oh yeah, I also had to get sketched out a little restaurant on the side there. So let's do the line art of that building too. So for now the background is looking like this. I'm gonna bring this to max capacity so you can see better. I think it's pretty good, so I'll get started working on this little restaurant. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this LED sign here. So if anyone has any questions, or just wants to chat, just I've got a bit of a cold, so maybe my voice isn't the best. So if anyone has just joined, if you have any questions, just type them in chat. So let's try to finish the alignment for this restaurant pretty quickly. I really don't want to spend that much time on something like this. So if anyone has any questions, just type them in chat. Okay, so I'm just gonna a few lines here and there. I'm gonna finish this background pretty quickly. Today the stream is gonna be pretty chill and not that long. So what can I write in that LED sign? Yeah, I think that's an appropriate message for the world, that this is placed in. Okay, maybe it's a bit too much. I think I have a great idea for what to write in the message. Eat. Very creative, I know. So if anyone has any questions, just type in the chat. But yeah, I think that's almost enough liner for the restaurant. I think I should make the lines a bit bigger. I also have to decide the lighting for this drawing. I think I'm gonna just do simple daytime sun lighting. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So I'm gonna turning off the sketch layer. I feel like I still need to add some detail in this area here and just some texture and stuff. I have like a little quick texture brush. Let's see, these brushes maybe could be useful. Not sure. I'm not used to using brushes like this. No, I don't like it. Maybe I can find a better brush for effects like that. Okay, that's actually a pretty good effect. I think I want to use this on the railings. Areas like this one. Yeah, I think it's gonna take quite a bit to add this effect, but it looks very good. The pixel resolution is too low to properly crosshatch. So if anyone has just joined the stream, if you have any questions, just type them in chat. So if anyone has just joined, if you have any questions, just type them in chat. Let's figure out all the areas I can add this effect to. And for now, these are enough. Hello, Kwa, welcome to the stream. So we're working on this background today. Gonna take a long time to finish. But I did find some cool brushes to add like texture and stuff. We love the accent. Feeling a bit sick right now, so I'm also my voice is a bit different too. But thanks. Now I'm just trying to find some cool brushes to add texture with. Okay, I think if I make this smaller and it just goes in this area, can look good. Let's see. Also gotta maybe can make it a bit bigger but lower the opacity. Yeah, I think that's good. And also if I add maybe a bit more of another effect. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Quick way to add an effect. This does mean I will spend a very long time working on this background, but it also means that it will look very good. Oops, I deleted the selection. So I just need to remove this from the selection, and then I can add some cross-hatching here too. Okay, so let's go into the effects. Maybe I can try something else because that looks very metallic, and I don't want it to feel metallic. No, definitely not what I was looking for. Gotta maybe this. I can't really find a good effect. If anyone in chat knows CSP better than I do, it's not that hard. If you know some cool effects, thank you for the follow, Trixodly. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, just write them in chat. I'm going to add some like little effects for the background, like the crack I used earlier. Let's see. Okay, I think I need to lower the strength of the effects a bit. Especially don't really like how they look on the windows. Okay, I think here that's good enough. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. There's still a bit of too much depth here. I'm just going to make some erase. I'm just going to erase a bit. Okay, that's done. So we're almost done with the line art for this building. Once I finish that, I will probably start working on the building next to it. This one right here, which when the opacity is turned on, now looks like this. And then we'll work on this building right here, this one, and finally on the two in the front, which are this one right here, this big one, and this one on the very left. The one that I'm working on right now is definitely the most time-consuming one, because it's the one that had the messiest sketch. So let's start. I mean, uh, there's still a bit of stuff I need to add onto this page, onto this building, which, if you are curious, will be a background shot for an animation I'm going to make to, in a sort of way, sponsor my manga, which I've not started yet, but I have developed a few of the main characters. So if you have any questions, just type them in chat. I mean, don't get me wrong, it won't be an actual published manga. Animation is fun until you have to do it. That's so true. Especially if you don't know exactly what you're doing, animation can be so difficult. I'm struggling a lot right now with animation. Well, yeah, it's hard. Hmm. We might also animate today if I get bored of working on the background, but I don't think that will happen because it won't be an extremely long stream today. Probably 2.5 hours. Okay, so what can I add here? I think I'm done. There's still some ugly elements like this pole right here. Not pole, but it's like metal bridge that extends. It looks ugly. Lines aren't straight. I'm quickly going to fix the silhouette. Like it will stop at pre-production forever. Yeah. So I need to really quickly do the silhouette. Okay, so I think this is pretty good. Uh, I think the silhouette is basically fixed. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done with this building. That's great. That took a long time, but I'm happy it's finally done. So now we'll start working on this other building. First, I will take a short break, very short, like 2 minutes max. I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. So let's continue working on this building. Let's start working on this building. What color I'm gonna give this here, this layer? I'm gonna put green. So why not? So let's start. Where can I start with this build? I'm gonna start on this side. If anyone has any questions, just type them in chat. So can definitely add some textures, lines. Gonna first do the silhouette of the building, then outer liner, the bigger, more important lines first. I should probably get this layer under this and group them together. New layer group. Where is it? New layer folder. Can't speak today. It's great. So if anyone has any questions, just write them in chat. I will try to finish this building this stream. This one should be a lot easier. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I don't have that much to say right now. Just gotta make the liner. That shouldn't take too long. I should be able to finish the other buildings way easier and faster than the big building I just did right now. So I'm gonna make this line a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I already got a pretty solid base for this building, but I haven't added any elements of this one that sits in front of it. I will do that in a few minutes. We'll also play Wordle at the end of the stream today. Okay, so this is good. Adding some more lines. Mm, okay, I think this is just need to fix this line and this part. The skeleton of this part is mostly done. You love watching people with big dreams and ideas. Yeah, same. I have a few streamers that I think are going to make it really big, and it's so fun seeing like how their project develops. Mm. Also in life, you do need a bit of delusion to make it big. So aspiring and working towards big projects and big dreams, most of the time you won't achieve those, but you are going to get closer to them. And even just getting closer could be enough. So if anyone has any questions, just type them in chat. Cloudy, welcome to the stream. You're late, well, you're still in time, and we are going to play Wordle today. I haven't played it I didn't play it this morning. Mm. So, it's going to be easy, but this building, it won't be easy, but it'll definitely be easier than this other one, no? Which I added these cool textures to. Like here, the crack in the wall, some other stuff. Here on this like little roof, I added some like I forgot her patch crossing. Your free sub ended. No emotes for you today. It's very sad. How do you get a free sub? Like the gifted sub? I also added some texture here. I think it looks quite cool. Run ads now. Yeah, people love you. So as a gifted sub. Don't know why. I got a gifted sub twice for two different channels. It's always nice when you get get a gifted sub. I mean, we both don't have subs here, so please don't run ads. Only twice? Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on Twitch for that long. Say maybe a year, something like that. Maybe less than a year. I was a streamer, but even just as somebody that watches streams. Uh, but like regarding Qua, I don't think I can run ads. I don't have Twitch affiliate, and without that, I'm pretty sure I can't run ads. I am going to do some research. You get flourish a month, minimum two. That is crazy, Cloudy, getting four gifted subs a month. I wonder if streamers make more money through the ads or more money through subs. I would guess through subs, but I don't really know that much about streaming. Oh, feels like I'm really getting into this Clip Studio Paint workflow now. I still have to learn lots of features, but I'm getting somewhere. So, if anyone else has any questions, just type them in chat. I haven't been talking too much today. I'm just concentrating on making this background. But if you want some lore about this world, or just want to chat, this fan is ugly. I will need to fix it, but I won't do it right now. I think that's good. You got distracted? Yeah, I just finished my storyboard. Now I can yap and chat. You're working on a storyboard? That's pretty cool. What's the storyboard about? Is it like an animation? Storyboard for a comic? For something else? You like small art streamers who are supportive of other streamers? You should come back. They're really nice. You should come by, not back. I'm dyslexic. You should come by. They're really nice. Yeah, I don't have too much free time to watch other streamers, but I do enjoy the occasional stream that I catch. For animations, I just want to test my skills, so I do a fight sequence. That seems very cool. If you want to, I'd love to see it. If you want to, you can send it personally to me on my Discord account, or you could just share it in our Discord, which I've already joined. Oh, I figured since you aren't on during that time anymore. Shame. Yeah. I mean, sure, why not? Okay, cool. Okay, so let's just zoom out quickly. You've already done a lot, but there's still a lot to do. An art, and not only an art, I think in everything in life there's this principle called the 20/80 principle, which means that the first 20% of the work will be 80% of the final product, which is extremely true since the first 20% of me working on the drawing, the first 20% of the time I spent, which right now is probably half the time, but by the time I finish this, it'll take me a long time to do all the line art. The sketch will be the first 20%, which does look like the final product. Okay, so now I'm just gonna rotate the canvas 90 degrees. Quickly add some lines here, just like kind of like this. Or like an AC unit. I'm gonna lurk for a bit. Oh, have fun lurking. So let's this will take a long time. And I think the lines might be a bit too thick. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can accurately say that right now that there are only thick lines since I haven't added any of the detail. Oh, look at that. Bot just joined the stream. Let's ban him. It's weird though, lots of these backs account. I mean, they're obviously bots, but they seem pretty legit, so I feel like those were accounts that got hacked. Because they're all pretty old. They have some like I don't know what they're called, but the little images you put at the side of your name next to your username. Okay, so hmm, I'm not sure what I should start. What I should work on right now of this building. I think I'm just gonna work on the top layer. I think I'm going to make this wall. How do you send you the bar? The bards? Yeah, just DM me. Or you can share them in like art whips or art to share in the channel. Oh, yes, I think I'm gonna accept friend request. So you can share them. Oh, I think you just shared them. Let's see. Questions. No, it's not you. Okay, well, you can just send them to me. Uh, or you can just DM me or put them on art share or art whips on the server. technical issues. Is it that the files are too big to share? Or is it something else? Well, tell me when you've sent them. Oh, there they are. Let's see. I'm opening them right now. It's taking a while to load. Okay, it just loaded. Let me see. Okay, so there's a cool dude flying. He dodges a laser. Oh, in a pretty cool way. He stops him. There are some more lasers, and then he flies down. He gets hit in the head. And he falls and presumably dies. Oh, that is actually really cool. And also very long. This reminds me a lot of some of Invincible, especially the first part when the character's flying and dodging the lasers. Oh, those were some pretty cool frames when the character is running in like extreme perspective. It was too long to actually animate it, and I haven't even do the background, and I want to try to avoid the blood, but maybe I should just try it. I mean, it depends what you want to go for. Oh, what did I do? Accidentally clicked out of it. Let me try and see where I was. I accidentally clicked out of it, but I saw almost all of it. I think it's really cool. It really does remind me of Invincible. What's the lore reason, if you have one, for which they decide like they can summon swords, make them appear out of thin air, and not like guns or something? Yeah, bird artist inspired me to do this. Cool. He's streaming with an average of with 2 views average on Twitch. Share the username in chat. If he's live, maybe you can raid him. Or even if he's not live, I can still watch his streams in my free time when I have the chance. I am definitely not good at making storyboards. That's one of my weak spots. So let's get back to drawing this building. I'm gonna work on this pipe. You can't find his Twitch account, but you found the Insta. Hmm. Anyways, back to work. Yeah, I got distracted a bit. I really need to block in now. I really want to finish this, or at least this building today. And I've definitely been avoiding the hard parts. And I'll chap and yap here. And I'll chill and yap here. Oh, I can't read today. Also, I should still share his Insta here. Maybe there's a link to a Twitch. Yeah, share his Insta. I'm not sure if you can drop links in chat. You can try. Um, Raven Kandasker STB. I will check during the ad break if there's a link to his Twitch on his Insta. Okay, now lock in, girl. Don't care about me yapping. Or lock in. I should probably check YouTube chat. I haven't checked it in a long time. There's been there's been quite a bit of chatting on YouTube, which is unusual. Quite a bit of chatting on YouTube. I am going to ignore it since it's still my friends messing around. Hmm. I should check YouTube chat more often. Sometimes I chat too much, sometimes I don't chat. Yeah, same here. I don't think there is such a thing as chatting too much, as long as it's not like spamming. But you definitely aren't spamming. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You're not spamming. I like your presence in the chat. You'll zip your mouth for 5 minutes? I don't. Your chat will feel lonely for those 5 minutes. So, hmm. Chat on YouTube side is begging me not to ignore them. I won't. I didn't know there was anybody on YouTube side before. Now I do. Hi YouTube. I'm pretty sure chat on YouTube is just spamming poetry. Why they're doing this? I have no idea. But they seem to be having fun, so fine by me. If Cloudy is still lurking, one of the YouTube chatters just called you an MVP and said that they love you. YouTube chat is wilding today. Luckily, I don't stream on YouTube Shorts. Why Cloudy though? I have no idea. Ask them. YouTube chat. Why do you love Cloudy and not Qua? Well, they've gone silent now. Because of the Reddit questions. I mean, the Reddit questions were quite funny and also quite stupid. That was a fun stream with the would you rather questions. Oh, YouTube chat just said, I didn't know Qua was here. We love you too. So it seems like you and Cloudy are the fan favorites. Hmm. Oh, and they've gone back to writing poetry in chat. This is an interesting stream. Okay, I think that's enough for that part of the building. Now let's move on to somewhere else. Okay, I think this is good. I'm just going to add a little pipe here. Okay, so time to ask for the lore. So, you were here when I first presented the lore of this world, but I can give some more fun facts. So, I have it written on my phone, so I'll pull it up. So the government is run like an oligarchy, so power in the hands of the few, and these few people in particular are from members of families that have influenced the world for thousands of years since the Roman Empire. So the old Roman families of emperors and old kings, they're the same people that run the government now, and they run it as a way to reach their means, not to benefit the people, which isn't that surprising. So lots of these families also act as big corporations, enslaving the people, enslaving almost every citizen to work for them with threats of violence. But they only fear one thing, these governments. They fear people that have magic. I still have to work out the magic system in this world. I've already mentioned it will be kind of like earth bending, air bending. I think that's the magic system that would work the best. But I have to choose how you obtain magic. It will definitely also be an hereditary thing, but the way to get it into your family line, into your lineage, I thought it could be through radiation from exploding stars, because if I ever do future volumes of this world, you will also see other planets, because this is just one story. The story of Amelie is just one story out of this giant universe. I also have some more fun facts. Should be able to find them quite easily. We could work on some designs for the soldiers today, because I've been cooking up some ideas. I want the designs to be influenced by 17th century military clothes, so it'll be a mix of sci-fi and historical. I always want to do some things like the Adventure Time, like abstract, having fun, childish, but serious whenever I want to. Yeah, those seem like very fun things to make. YouTube chat is asking if we like Julius Caesar. Huh. I mean, I don't have anything personal against Julius Caesar. That's an interesting question from YouTube chat. But your strong point is not that, as you can clearly see. Uh, well, I can clearly see that you can do really cool adult animated fight scenes, but maybe you could. I don't know if you are good or bad. Don't have beef with Julius Caesar. Yeah, it's better not to go against him. I finally figured out how to make lines and clips with your paint. This is such a good way to use the ruler. This is embarrassing that it took me that long to figure out. You have to press shift and you can make lines really cleanly. Until now, I just used the ruler. Like straight up just a ruler on my drawing tablet. We are almost at 1 hour and a half for now, so I will take a short break in 5 minutes. So if anyone has any more questions, just write them in chat. So, hmm, I will need to add the details here, but I don't really want to add them right now, so let's see what else I can do. I feel like that looks pretty good. YouTube chat says they have a question. I doubt it's serious and I doubt I'll answer it. Let's see. I said they're serious, I'm listening. I'm scared now. They said there are no questions that are more serious than this. That makes me think that the question isn't very serious, but let's go on. Okay, so it's definitely not a very serious question. We just wrote an inside joke between me and my friends, and now since they asked, I'm going to make fun of them by explaining why they asked, where is Marsilia? Which, if you don't know, is in France. No, you chat says no. It's your fault for bringing it up. It's your fault. So, a while back, a few years ago, one of my friends was being taking an oral exam of history, and one of my friends who was comically bad at geography got asked a very simple question: where is Marsilia? And I don't even remember where she said she was, but it was such a horrible answer. The teacher, the teacher's reaction was so funny. Luckily, that history teacher never heard her say that Puerto Rico was in the UK, or when she said that Spain was a continent. So we have just hit 1 hour and a half, so uh, I will take my short break. I'll be back soon. This is the progress for now. Pretty good, I'd say. I think I wanna definitely work some more on this fan because it looks very ugly. But even just later, even just adding something simple like not definitely not that one, not that one too, like a grid kind of like this will make it look significantly better. I don't know. I'm kind of in the flow state now, so I won't take a break. I will redraw this fan though. I'm gonna search for a reference because all the fans that I've drawn for now look almost exactly the same, so I want this one to look a bit different. So in the meanwhile, I'm searching for a reference. If you have any questions, just type them in chat. I'll only answer uh, to questions from Twitch chat. I trust them more. Okay, I got a good reference. That was fast. People chat is getting fussy that I'm not answering their questions. If I got a good question, I'll answer it. If I got a stupid question, I won't answer it. As I said, if you have a good question, I'll answer it. If you have a bad question, I won't answer it. You mentioned Jens Julia in your story, but it's just an Easter egg or it's actually relevant to the plot? Okay, that's actually okay, okay. You know what? That's a good question. That's a good question. Definitely better than the other question. So let me think if I can answer this. I don't think the fact that it's the gens Julia descending from Julius Caesar, I mean not descending from Julius Caesar, he wasn't the person to have started that gens, but I don't think the fact that it's connected to the Roman Emperor will be extremely important. It will influence their design, but it won't really influence the story. It will just serve as a reminder that the same rich people have always ruled the planet, ruled the working class. So there isn't any quote about that. I might make a few quotes, but it won't be one of internal politics. The story of the politicians of their families won't be the main focus of the story. There will be a few quotes, definitely very famous alia acta est. I might add that one, and I might take inspiration from some of the ways they led and used propaganda, but nothing more than that. Any characters? I think a descendant of the gens could be really cool. Yes, as I said earlier, there will be a descendant of the gens. I don't have a name for him yet. I will try to give him some lore. I'm still working out the very basics of that story. But he won't have a primary role. He will probably be one of the main leaders of the oligarchic. Oh my god, that stutter was so bad. It will probably be one of the main exponents of the oligarchic government of this world, the descendant of Julius Caesar. This also will all be connected, since the only people the government fears are people with magic, knowing that if they join together, they can destroy the people, they can destroy the government and create a better society. So that's also connected to the witch hunt that went across the entirety of Europe. It's going to be connected to religions, old myths, but all of those things won't be the main focus. Let's see what did Quack type. Why people ideas always makes me want to participate. Like my idea is if a dog runs into a tunnel or if people fight. And people's idea is the World War III. It also feels like that for me a lot of times. I feel like the best thing to do in cases like this, if you don't feel like you have good ideas, it's to take inspiration from the pieces of media that you consume. I feel like there is no such thing as an original story. Almost all of these aspects of the world are taken from lots of different inspirations. So if you ever feel like you don't have any good ideas for a story, just take inspiration. I mean, I'll just say like just blatantly copy another story. Then obviously make it yours because copyright infringement to just copy another person's story, but it's a good start. It's very recognizable for the readers. I think it could be I could think that attracts part of the viewer. Do you think the story would carry the same amount of emotional value if it had a good gen? If it had a good slash gen? What does good slash gen mean? A good ending? If it had a good ending. Uh, I don't think so. I mean, it could. I would hope that it would still make the reader reflect and still make the reader think, because I will try to make lots of similar. How do you say similitudinous in English? I will mirror lots of aspects from real life politics and real life situations into the story. I will try to make it contemporary. So I feel like it will make the reader reflect. But the fact that it doesn't have a good ending, because I said in the last stream, the main focus of this story is not to give any political ideologies to anybody. I don't want to influence other people's identities, views. The main point of the story is to inspire people to create, inspire people to to change the society that they live in, to change the environment around them. Because like the main phrase that I would want to put at the end of the book, I have it written down. I'll get it. If I can find it. Ah, here it is. Being alive is worse than death, but one must fulfill their purpose of creating, which basically just a way of saying being alive only always brings more pain than joy. So inherently, being alive is worse than being dead. But once you're born, once you come into this world, it is your duty, it is your objective in life to create and change the world around you. No, I think a good ending would ignore or make appear less horrible the point of the story. Yes, that's also, I also agree with that. A bad end is an invite to look at your world, to be sad but reflect. Yeah, I mean, this definitely also isn't a happy story. It'll have very few happy moments. Okay, so I said it earlier, but I didn't take it. I will take my short break now. Okay, I'm back. Took slightly longer than anticipated, but I have to go to the bathroom and stuff. Okay, let's start again. I've gotten quite distracted during this past 2 hours, so I haven't done actually that much progress on this background. I'll probably get more progress done and offline. But I'm gonna start. I'm gonna lock in right now. I'm gonna try to do as much as possible. Let's use the very cool line art, the very cool line feature. Let's CSP. I thought CSP's ruler feature was really bad. I actually love it. I just didn't know how to use it. Yeah, keep it up. Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best. I haven't done a background like I don't think I've ever done a background so detailed. I don't have statistics for clips to paint, like how much time I spent on a painting, but I would guess that I've done a lot of painting now. This is definitely the most amount of time that I've ever spent on a background. I am not used to doing line art this detailed. It is quite tiring, but it is going to be worth it. I can't wait to start coding. There will be lots of fun. Mm. I'm going to flip the canvas 90 degrees because it's always easier to make horizontal lines like that. But if I could find my drawing glove, I have no idea where it's gone. That would be really great because it makes doing line art way easier because your hand can just glide across the screen instead of me having to use my wrist. Let me turn YouTube chat back on. So I will try and incorporate lots of details from historical times, like the political violence that happened in Rome at the end of the Republic, especially with the civil wars, or even just the political violence, the groups uh, that did political violence at command by the dictators of Rome. I'll wait for chapter one. First, I gotta feel like chapter one might come out. Uh, well, let's think about it. We are at the end of October now. Not at the end, kind of in the middle of October. Uh, let's say I have the story done in a month, all of the ideas and the script done in a month. Then to draw it, the first chapter, let's say 2 months, so probably start of 2026. That would be my guess for when the first chapter is going to come out. If I do make chapters, I mean, I still don't have a very precise idea of what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go with the flow. It'll definitely be a good way to explore CSP's comic features. The last time I made a comic, I made it with Procreate, and it was a pain because it's so hard to make a comic with Procreate. There are almost no bubble features. There isn't anything that can help you. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm interested enough. I don't know either. It really depends how much I want to work on this every day. I don't think I could potentially make it as a webtoon. I have made a webtoon before. I'll see how easy it is to make in the webtoon format. If it's easy enough, I'll do it there. If not, I can just make it like a simple comic. I feel like I'd rather do a comic though. I'm more used to it, I know it better. So I'm going to add some small windows here. I think these are too wide. So I'm going to make them narrow. I think this is, I mean, the progress has been slow today, and entirely my fault. But I think this is not too bad. I mean, I've definitely done a lot more on this time, on this building than I did on the other one in the same amount of time, just because I have a better sketch underneath, so that makes it easier. But this mess right here, I really don't want to tackle it. think I'm just gonna do some quick texturing. I have to sneeze first. Sorry. So if you have any more questions about the lore or anything, just ask in chat. Uh, Not really about anything. Haven't been playing that many video games the past 2 weeks. Got lots of things to do. But I'm so glad that I've managed to make like a little schedule and start streaming more. You like this concept? Like this concept pretty fun. I could volunteer to help. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I feel like this is an open world project. Uh, Everyone can join because like this is a giant universe and it has lots of different planets. So I only set some basic rules for the magic system that also can be changed. There is space travel. It won't be explored in the comic because the planet I live on, I will mostly explore what is going on in that singular city. But the rich people there, they can go planet to planet. They do have spaceships. In other planets, more people can access the spaceships and travel the universe. So you can literally do anything in this world. You could also make custom characters that go in the that just actually participate in the story. I could make a channel on the Discord for the story. But I do still have to decide a name for it. For now, I just have open world might cause a lot of trouble. That's true, but I know where my aim for the story is going. I know my story. Then other people can do whatever they want in other parts of the world. Yeah, I was just thinking I might create a Discord channel for it. For now, the name of the story is Bellum Interclasses, but I will definitely change it. Bellum Interclasses is just Latin for uh, war between social classes. I think there probably is a better way to translate it, but that's the main idea. Since I've actually discovered the theme of what I want to write about, I'm probably going to change it to something more relevant. So I'm not sure what though. I'm going to work on this part that I've been happily ignoring all this time. It won't actually be that difficult. But yeah, if you want to participate and volunteer to help, you could also help me with backgrounds and character designs if you're up for it, and even storyboards. Uh, if you want. Also tell me if you want pay or anything like that. Some sort of compensation. Okay, let's see, what else can I do? I've worked on this part, but I can definitely do a lot more. I feel like this line goes, I mean, sure, at least I'm pretty free right now. Okay, well, I'll DM you, I'll think about it and I'll DM you something. Till I get a job, I'll have plenty of time, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, hopefully, that sounds kind of mean, like you didn't get a job. I hope you get a job soon. But in the meantime, yeah, it'd be great if you can help me. Right now, you could just get a hand with the first animatic that I'm working on. I have some ideas, but I don't have anything proper done yet. I can send you the details. Uh, not probably today too. Just a quick storyboard. Well, it's funny that I'm desperate enough to apply to a Cocomelon type of companies. I wonder what it's like working for companies like Cocomelon. I mean, you probably have to like make content extreme at an extremely fast rate. Yeah, it's pretty bad if you have to try and apply to companies like Cocomelon, Moyen. I mean, the hiring situation right now and on the animation sector, I mean, in all jobs is pretty bad. Yeah, but simple style, faster draw, that's also true. I still haven't had any experience working in the field. I mean, I have made a commission for a pretty big association, pretty big group in Italy, but haven't done anything more than that. Yeah, I saw lots of crazy talented artists not getting a job. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's rough. Mm. It was great when artists could just find, like in medieval times, they could just find in the Renaissance, just some really rich guy and just stay under the ring and just paint for them and get lots of money, get a place to stay. And my friend's working 12 plus hours per day for $2 per frame. That's really bad. 12 hours per day. Uh, and what animation sector? Like what country? What part of the world? I mean, not that that justifies it, but you could explain what. Because 12 hours only for $2 is really bad. I mean, I'm not sure how bad the $2 per frame part is, but the 12 plus hours per day, that is pretty awful. So like the American outsourcing to the Korean outsourcing to us. I didn't know Korea outsourced. I knew America outsourced to Korea, but that's like the end of the operating line. $2 per frame is livable if you don't have a family and already have a house. Still not that good, but there aren't that many jobs that now pay enough for you to be able to afford keeping a family and buying a house. At least it's livable. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I just gotta draw the line arts. I'm gonna flip the canvas to make it easier. Draw the line art for the borders of the windows this direction too. I can probably just use the line art and the oh, I can't speak today. The ruler tool. Oh yeah, this is so fast. I think that's good enough for now. Uh, Not sure what else or what I mean. I know what I can work on, but I'm not sure what I should work on. What's the best way to finish this fast? No, it wouldn't make sense for it to be a doorway here. Even though I drew this like a house, it wouldn't make that much sense. I'm not going to erase everything because I spent quite a bit of time on it. But there should be a tunnel to connect these two structures. In the meantime, I'll yap about the history of our animation industry. That's cool. Can I sneeze again? Sorry. Not sure I've got to sneeze so much. And I got this cold out of nowhere. So, what can I add? Details here. First of all, I'm just gonna make this windows more symmetrical. Back in 2013, 2014, the Koreans and the Japanese started to find cheaper laborers, so they went to China, Bangladesh, and Southeast Asia to find talent. I mean, that's crazy coming from them because they definitely also underpay and do animation pretty cheap in Japan and Korea. But the situation might also be a bit different, and the situation I only know about the animation industry and how it's been operating in the last few years. I don't really know how the situation was back in 2013, 2014. I feel like I should shrink these windows, duplicate them, and have a few rows. Yeah, because they can't have more money to afford their own animators. So they go and find animators at lower costs of living countries. Uh, mhm. These are really not symmetrical. I think I should only have only two rows to make it easier. And I'm gonna go to the original layer, erase this. Then I feel like First of all, I need to merge all these together. And now I want to duplicate these to make them a little bit darker. Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. They opened subsidiary companies at that period. You just need to know how to draw, and that's instant hired. Mostly they go around art union, pick random students to train them. Hmm. So they really pick anybody there. Are they hoping to create talents or to like discover talents, discover talents, you know? Mostly they go, oh no, I was reading the previous message. Okay, I think this is pretty good, the windows here. I definitely want to add more detail to them, but I'm not sure how to make these windows look. I'll decide later. Have these windows done by the next stream, probably. Hopefully. Called Discover Talent, but technically, if you know how to use Wacom at that period, instant hired. Okay. Hmm. I'm just gonna fix the silhouette here a bit. The industry at this period is saturated. Yeah, I mean, if they hire anybody that can use, that can draw, I feel like it will get saturated. Uh, I mean, at 2013, knowing how to use Wacom is a big flex. Huh? Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Tools like Wacom have definitely gotten more popular and widespread in recent years. At that time, lots of pro artists still drew with a mouse. I could never draw with a mouse. Drawing with a mouse huh. I'm surprised they could even make good anime in 2014 if they drew with a mouse. I mean, it was a gradual change. It went through traditional drawing to mouse to digital tablets. No, I'm going to. I've been ignoring this part of the drawing for too long now. Let's start working on it. They use pencil and paper. Most of the digital stuff are done after. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you're finished with the app session. What was interesting learning about the animation industry and that time, what happened. Thanks for sharing. I'm gonna sneeze again. Let's say I'm almost done with the stream today. We're at 2.5 hours. I can do another 20 minutes. We could play Wordle in the meanwhile. Bless you, thanks. The ruler tool. Also check YouTube, bro. Yeah, I have YouTube open. No new messages. It's like almost night. Like almost night here, right? Wordle. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 more minutes on the drawing, and then we'll play Wordle. Only Wordle today, no other games I have to go after. Feel like I don't have that much else to add here. Definitely can add some texturing, but I will do that later. I mean, I did do quite a bit today. Like I did nothing. Okay, well, I feel like I'm done with this drawing for today. I'll open Wordle. Do I cry? I'm not crying. Does it sound like I was crying? It's all your fault. It was not even your fault. I was just drawing slowly today. Wasn't really that concentrated. You were great today. It was really fun having you play. Play. Did I say play? I meant fun having you chat. Well, let's see. Can I turn on this window capture? Yep. Okay, so just play. Now let's play Wordle, shall we? Now, where's my pen? I can't find my tablet pen. My drawing tablet pen. I can't really do anything without it. I'll put Sharon as soon as I find my drawing pen. Oh, here it is. Share, let's try. Oh, I'm going lucky. Uh, without A or I, it's gonna be a bit harder. Hmm. I want to put track, but there's a C in there. So no. I feel like R is first. Or at least I want to try a word that starts with R. Could also be O. I'm just gonna try ropes. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's eliminate our letters first. Yeah, that's also a good strategy. Or is Ordos a word? Ordos? No. Oh, that's a word. Okay, so we know the O is there, so it's like R O something S. R O something S. Hmm. Gross. Double S kind of dangerous. Oh, we can try. Ah, you got it. Nice job, clap. Yeah, I never like putting doubles because it could be a wasted attempt to find a letter. But it was actually gross. Nice. Okay, well, that was fun. I gotta end stream now. I'll send you some DMs on Discord, or maybe I'll put them into a new Discord channel. Bye. First, I'm gonna end stream on YouTube.